everybody, and welcome back once again to the Leeds United Challenge. Right, here we are, game number 17. We're at home to Burton, who are rock bottom of the table. So we are expecting 3 points. Should we be expecting 3 points? Possibly. Will we get 3 points? We're soon to find out. In terms of the team, I think I highlighted last time that we were suffering a little bit due to injuries and suspensions, and thus the team here is a team that we have, and we are just about clinging on to some form of condition here. So it's the same team as the last match, I think. So that is the 11 that are tasked with trying to grab us another 3 points. So, yeah, this is game number 17. Leeds have just played their 17th game at home to Newcastle, which was a 2-0 defeat. Not, well, to be expected, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah, and we are playing our 17th game today. And it's kind of weird because if we look at the actual schedule, then this is the game that corresponds with the match before the international break. So our next game on the 21st of November corresponds to the date that Leeds played their 17th game recently against Newcastle. But if we were to play this game, that would be our 18th game. So somewhere along the lines, we've played an extra game here in and amongst all of this. But yeah, we're going game for game. So we're a couple of weeks behind in terms of the date. But this is actually our 17th game. So it does now correspond with the real-life Leeds fixtures in terms of their number. So we're back on track again. It's only taken me about 4 weeks after coming back off holiday to catch up. So at the end of this session, we will compare the real-life league table to our league table here and see how the other teams are getting on and just have a bit of fun. But for now, we're going to play the match itself and see how we do. We are heavy favourites here, 1-6 favourites. 10-1 Burton, 5-1 the draw. Yeah, everybody is suggesting that this should be a nailed-on 3 points. I really am hoping that it is the case. They're playing the same formation as us. Team instructions will, of course, be different. And I've noticed that when we play teams with a similar formation or teams that play a 4-4-2, we tend to do fairly well. It's teams that play these extravagant formations with attacking wings that seem to be our undoing. But let's see if we can do this. So Sir Green going to remain calm today, and he's going to put that extra bit of pressure on the team. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but hopefully they lap it up. They're in good form, and we should expect a win. So go out there and deliver. They'll listen keenly. Mix it in with a bit of the old personalised team talks, going up to the odd person and giving them a shake. Grabbing their shoulders and giving them a shake. Come on, get yourself motivated. And we're off. Right, somebody's actually made a pretty good suggestion in the last session on the comments that I should do perhaps a webcam recording. You know, have a picture-in-picture affair whilst doing the commentaries of the matches. I thought, you know what, that's not a bad idea. So maybe in the next session or two I might incorporate the old face cam. When I get overly excited when we score, as I tend to do. Right, anyway, we have the ball now with Dukara, who's playing it out wide to Mowat, who cuts it inside to Wood, and he's looking for somebody to run inside, but he takes it on, and fairly tame effort. But it's a good start, we'll take it. And we're on the ball again as Dukara plays it back to Berardi here. Berardi now driving forward to Diagaraga. Puts it out wide to Mowat, once again, cuts it inside to Dukara, one touch pass to Wood with a long range shot. It's kind of vicious, better than the first effort. Maybe third time's the charm. Berardi now with the throw in, and the ball is given away, and this could be a break for Burton. Or is it? No, the ball is given away. Dallas picks it up, cuts it inside to Dukara to Wood. Through to Diagaraga, who takes a touch and slots it home. 1-0 to Leeds, and it's Diagaraga's first ever goal. 14 minutes gone, Leeds 1-0 up in a game that people are suggesting they should be winning. Wood with a nice pass through. Touch was to perfection. Keeper comes out. and he just slots in underneath him. Calm as you like. 1-0. Leeds on the attack again with Murphy here. Can they get this game wrapped up before it's even started? Fisher with a shot. It goes over. Okay, goal kick to Burton. The ball goes out wide to Atkin, and they've got the ball here, but it's given away now and cut out again, and Leeds move forward. Wood puts it out wide to Fisher. Dallas on the right-hand side, taking it out wide. Puts the ball into the back post, and Mowat couldn't get the ball on target. Leeds continuing to turn the screw here. Could just do with that second goal before half-time to ease the nerves. 1-0 is always a tentative affair as Berardi puts it into the scorer. Diagaraga to Dakara to Wood, and that's a very poor effort. That's a very, very poor effort there. He's playing well on a 7.1. I think he's got down as the assist, of course. Now Moore, who looks very jaded, very tired. We'll take that, of course. No concern of ours. And the ball is given away to Leeds now, who try to break forward, but then they give the ball back to Burton. And they get a second bite at the cherry. And they give the ball back again. This is sloppy stuff. Ball over the top to Wood, doesn't reach him. And now Burton have the ball in midfield. Riley to McCrory. Harness. And ball given away again. Are we going to get a highlight here or what? Dallas now with a clear breakthrough on the right hand side, drives into the box and puts it on the post keeper, tips it round for a corner as Mount puts it in, and it's cleared away. Berardi, have a shot there. Oh, you dithering fool. Okay. Are we going to get another one before half time? Burton have had no shots and only 39% possession, but 1-0 is only 1-0. It only takes a penalty, a moment of madness, a quick break, a lucky goal, and 3 points turns into 1, and that would be an absolute catastrophe here. So carelessness, yes, there can be no room for carelessness here. No room. The whole team seem motivated. Murphy's not playing well, but we really do not have anybody to replace him with. You know, if we had a couple of players that we could bring on here, keep players on their toes, so they wouldn't feel so comfortable that they have a surefire place in the team, it would be good. A bit of competition. Perhaps we could bring on Antonsen, but not just yet. Formation seems to be working well. We've got the dominant possession stat. We've restricted them to no shots, so everything is going to remain as it is. Business as usual for the team. Perhaps if we get to 65, 70 minutes and it's still 1-0, we might just go a little smidgen more careful. But for now, we're going to look and see if we can get that second goal. As the free kick goes in and it's cleared out. Bevan, Joachim. Bevan again. Come on, let's get that ball off him. Ball over the top, McCrory on the left-hand side. He gets the ball in, Bamber puts it out. No! Oh, and Alex Mowat suffered some kind of a knock here. He's gone right down on the condition. We could bring on Bataka, but we'll see how he gets on. Some nice football around the edge of the box there, but once again a shot goes wandering. The one thing I have noticed is there's a lot of that going on. A lot of that. Some wayward shots. Wood's done a few. I might have to look at that and see if we can maybe cut out some of those wild shots. Some of them do feel like a bit of a waste. And Burton are just beginning to creep forward here. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Just beginning to creep forward. We couldn't expect them to go an entire match with no shots. Wood! Ball over the top! And that's a tame effort again. Tame effort. Okay, he's still going up. When it starts to go down, then we've got a problem. Right, Dakara. Ball back out. Fisher. Diagaraga. Is he going to spread it out wide to Berardi? He does indeed. Who puts the ball forward? It's a poor pass, and now it's cut out, and Edwards can move the ball forward to Joachim. But thankfully, Bamber's there to mop up the loose ball. These can now move forward again. Still hunting for that second goal. Diagaraga with a poor pass. Gets another chance, though. This time, ball through to Dakara. Wood So there we go. He was making the move. Oh, that's a vicious drive. Vicious. Keeper saves it though. Okay. Ball goes out long. Berardi. Gambarini. Dallas. 60 minutes gone. Still 1-0. Wood. Ball out wide to Mauer again. That's a good ball. And that's 2-0. That's a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass there by Mauer. Mauer to Dallas. We're getting a common theme here. Last game, free kick. Mauer. Dallas finished it. This time, ball through by Mauer. Dallas finishes it again. It's the old combination manoeuvre. Look at that. Goal was gaping. Hits it with his left foot. Thank you very much. Right, Mauer, that's your final contribution to the game. You're a little bit crocked. So we're going to bring Bataka on. But we're going to continue on with the same formation and the same instructions. Perhaps with a slight team talk by the manager who just calmly says, concentrate. Don't let the concentration levels drop. We're 2-0 up. Still 30 minutes left. If they score, it puts pressure back on us. So get out there and keep calm. Here we go again. Dallas with another effort. Oof. Dakara. Wood. Berardi. What was that? Terrible. Right. That's it. Time ticking away. I don't mind that. Time can tick away as fast as it likes right now. Ball gets put in the box. Oh my goodness me! It's Murphy! It's 25-yard screamer! He's having a poor game and all of a sudden out of nowhere, whoosh! What a finish! Fisher puts the ball in, it's cleared away, but Murphy, boom! Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 3-0! So this is good to see. Games where you should be winning, where you should be beating on the opposition because they're obviously a class below. It's good to actually see us winning these games comfortably. Not just scraping through, not dropping points where we shouldn't drop points, but actually wrapping these games up, getting good positive results and battling hard against the opposition when it's a tough one. I'm really, really enjoying watching this Leeds team play. They're a formidable force, I'm telling you. They're a formidable force. Sir Green has got them whipped into shape. It's absolutely fabulous. As we approach the final whistle here, have Leeds got one last hurrah? Nah. Full-time whistle goes at Elland Road. The fans have been, well, entertained, I would hope. Entertained with a cracking 3-0 victory, including a fantastic goal from Luke Murphy. Man of the match is Diagaraga. Well done, Sonny Jim. On the pitch because Cook is either injured or banned. I've completely forgotten, but he stepped up to the plate. This is another thing. You know, players like Diagaraga, players like Dukara, players like Butaka, when they're brought on, and the question is asked of them to step up to the plate because their first team counterparts are injured or suspended, they're stepping up and putting in good performances. So yeah, we don't have to address anything specific. Of course we bloody well do. An absolute good win. Let's keep the confidence up. 17 shots to 6. Second half they had a bit more, but maybe half chances. Nothing to be completely concerned about. And results in the league mean that we climb up to 9th place, but we're still not quite in the top 6. We're knocking on the door. We're only a point behind now. Our goal difference is creeping up in the right direction. It's close. It's close indeed. Right. So to finish off the session, I will be now importing or imposing upon your screen the actual real-life championship table. And we can now compare and contrast how that table looks when compared with ours. So Leeds are now 5 games unbeaten. 2-1 win, 1 all, 1-0, 2-2, 3-0. So the next game was probably going to be a draw, right? If the pattern goes on. We've accumulated 26 yellow cards in 17 games. So yeah, stats suggest that we're a bit of a physical team, but play to your strengths. You know what I mean? We're a bunch of thugs, really. Right, the roundup is as follows. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the league table then. So the Sky Bet Championship table, we're going to look at it from here. So right about now, somewhere around about here, I'm going to bring forth the real life championship table. You can see the differences. Now the first difference you can see is the fact that QPR in our league are top of the table with 41 points. And if you look at the real life table, QPR are languishing in 13th place with 23. Quite a big difference there. Newcastle in real life got 40 points, top of the shop. Here they have 39, and not quite top. So slight difference there, but they're performing as they are in real life. Any other major differences? Norwich are up there. They're third in our game in real life. They're in 6th. As you can see, the main thing to compare and contrast is the Leeds United team, because this is the challenge. We're trying to finish higher with Sir Green than the real-life Leeds team. So at the same point in time, after 17 games, Sir Green's Leeds team have 27 points, which is enough for 9th position in the league here. And in real life, Leeds are in 7th position with 26 points. So Sir Green's Leeds team have 1 point extra. Better goal difference, and they've lost less games. So if you ask me and you were to compare and contrast the performance of the two Leeds teams and the two managers, Gary Monk versus Sir Green, of course, I'd have to say, rather biasedly of course, that Sir Green is probably doing the slightly better job. He spent less money, he's made less changes to the team, he's playing with a lot more players that played last season, who Gary Monk has got rid of or put on the bench. So technically speaking, he's playing with a weaker lead side, but he's got more out of them. And we're doing very, very slightly better. So I think Sir Green has to take some plaudits here. I really do. He's doing a fantastic job, if you ask me. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, so any other shocks? Rotherham down in the bottom in real life. Blackburn are down there too. Cardiff in real life are down in 21st, but here they're up in 5th. That's a stark contrast. Barnsley in real life, they're 15th, slipping down a little bit recently, 21st down here, bit of a difference there. Huddersfield in here are 14th, but in real life they're in 4th, bit of a difference there. So it's quite interesting to see. One or two teams are in roughly the same position. Sheffield Wednesday are 9th, and in here they're 8th, for instance. But yeah, there are some stark differences, aren't there, in the tables? But yeah, kind of interesting. See how this table progresses as the season moves on. We'll do another table comparison maybe after about sort of 28 games or so. Anyway, our next match is against Brentford. Now, I do have an invested interest in following Brentford this season, and in real life they are doing not too bad. Could be doing a little bit better, I suppose. They're in 14th, and in the game here they are in 13th, so roughly similar performances. So we'll see how we get on. Away to Brentford. Join me next time. See you soon.